Welcome to our critical analysis of a 1978 children's book published by Jehovah's Witnesses. Today, we'll examine the sophisticated manipulation tactics employed in religious literature aimed at young readers. This book, written during a significant period of organizational growth, provides fascinating insights into how religious messages are crafted for children. Understanding these techniques is crucial for recognizing and addressing similar patterns in modern religious education. The book's narrative structure spans an impressive 152 years of biblical history, carefully selecting and arranging stories to build specific theological arguments. This deliberate sequencing isn't random. It's designed to create a compelling progression that reinforces key organizational teachings. The way these stories are connected and presented reveals a calculated approach to shaping young minds. Let's examine the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. This narrative is particularly striking in how it uses fear and authority to promote absolute obedience. The story presents a stark choice between defying earthly authority and maintaining religious loyalty, creating intense emotional pressure. Young readers are taught that dramatic acts of defiance against secular authority are not just acceptable, but expected when religious beliefs are challenged. The vivid description of the fiery furnace serves as a powerful fear tactic. The inclusion of such violent imagery in children's literature raises serious concerns about psychological impact. The threat of death is presented alongside the promise of divine protection, creating a complex emotional dynamic that can deeply affect young readers' understanding of loyalty and consequences. The story of Daniel in the lion's den further reinforces these themes. The narrative emphasizes unwavering faith and absolute loyalty, using divine intervention as proof that unquestioning obedience will be rewarded. This presentation creates a powerful psychological framework where doubt is discouraged and blind faith is celebrated as the path to safety and divine approval. Through the lens of the Babylonian captivity, the book establishes a clear hierarchy of authority. The narrative carefully balances submission to earthly powers with ultimate loyalty to religious authority. This creates a template for children to navigate complex authority structures while maintaining primary allegiance to religious leadership. In the account of Ezra's return, we see how promises of divine protection are used to encourage group loyalty. The story emphasizes the safety found within the religious community, implicitly suggesting danger lies in separation from the group. This narrative technique effectively promotes cohesion and discourages independent action. The temple rebuilding narrative serves as a powerful tool for creating in-group identity. By focusing on collective effort and shared purpose, the story reinforces organizational loyalty and the importance of contributing to institutional goals. This approach helps young readers identify their personal worth with their participation in organizational activities. The story of Mordecai and Esther introduces a sophisticated exploration of competing loyalties. The narrative carefully demonstrates how religious authority should take precedence over secular demands, teaching children to prioritize organizational directives over worldly obligations. The portrayal of Haman as a clear villain exemplifies how the book promotes black and white thinking. This simplistic moral categorization helps establish a worldview where actions and individuals are easily classified as either good or evil, with little room for nuance or complexity. The persecution narrative in Esther's story is particularly effective at building a siege mentality. By emphasizing external threats and divine deliverance, the book creates a powerful us versus them dynamic that can shape a child's worldview for years to come. Nehemiah's wall-building narrative serves as a metaphor for isolation from the outside world. The story promotes the idea that separation from external influences is necessary for spiritual protection, effectively justifying social isolation and limited exposure to alternative viewpoints. The book masterfully uses external threats to promote internal unity. By presenting opposition as a constant danger, the narrative encourages readers to seek safety in compliance with organizational guidelines and maintain strong group cohesion. The treatment of messianic prophecy reveals how anticipation and future promises are used to maintain control. By connecting current obedience with future rewards, the book creates a powerful motivation for continued loyalty and compliance with organizational directives. Throughout these stories, we see recurring manipulation tactics, the use of fear to ensure compliance, appeals to authority to maintain control, promotion of isolation to prevent outside influence, cultivation of a persecution complex, and encouragement of black and white thinking. These techniques work together to create a comprehensive system of belief and behavior control. The psychological impact of such sophisticated manipulation on young minds cannot be understated. Children exposed to these narratives may develop rigid thinking patterns, fear of questioning authority, and difficulty with independent decision-making. This underscores the crucial importance of promoting critical thinking skills and maintaining open discussions about religious teachings with young people.